Thank you all for being here. It's about that time. I want to respect your time, and thank you for making the time to be here, to join in this community, and to really, though, ultimately, just be here for yourself, to get on your mats and move your body and connect with your body. So let's go ahead and start in child's pose. And bring the energy of the connection, what brought you here. Bring that into your practice, the energy of the music, of dancing, your expression. Downward facing dog. Good morning, Tay. Breathe deep into your whole body. Step your feet to your hands, ragdoll. Whether you're just waking up, whether you've had a full day already, good morning, Kim. Let yourself land and be right here. Whatever mood you're in, whatever energy is bringing to the mat. Good morning, Claudine. Release your hands, rise up, extended mountain. Start right where you are. Bring your hands to heart center. Let's take one Om together. Deep breath in. Extended mountain, rise up. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Low push up. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Take one breath. Exhale, empty all the air out. Step or jump to your hands. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Extended mountain. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Low push up. Upward facing. Downward facing dog. One breath. Exhale, look to your hands, jump. Halfway lift. Fold. Extended mountain. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Low push-up. Up dog. Down dog. Deep breath in. Empty out. Look to your hands. Now jump. Get some hang time. Halfway lift. Fold. Extended mountain. Forward fold. Don't even think about it. Just go. Move with your body. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Good morning, Sarah. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Big breath in. Empty out. Jump to your hands. Halfway. Fold. Extended mountain. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Bend your knees, look forward, jump. Halfway lift. Fold. Chair pose, 5 breaths. Let go of anything in your way of sitting deeper, of breathing deeper, and embodying Thunderbolt, chair pose. Now reach the fingers up, good, Claudine. Shoulders back, gaze forward and up, Chrissy. Good, one more, deep breath in, forward fold. Halfway lift, Chaturanga. Upward facing, downward facing dog. Warrior one, right foot forward for 5 breaths. Good morning, Lynn. Good, and go into the fire of it. So lunge deeper, spread your right toes out, Lauren.
Hi.
Good morning, Lynn. Take one more huge breath in, look up, Chaturanga. Upward facing, downward facing. Warrior one on the left side. Take one more full breath in, reach up, chaturanga, hands to the mat. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Take a breath in, empty out, jump to your hands. Halfway lift, fold, chair, one breath. Forward fold. Halfway lift, chaturanga. If you can shed any weight, up dog, down dog, warrior one on the right. Move with a more freer body, lighter movement, chaturanga. In your movements, if there's anything that's constricted, up dog, down dog, left foot, warrior one. Seek to ease and bring softness to that parts of your body, chaturanga. Upward facing, downward facing dog. Deep breath in, empty out, jump to your hands. Halfway lift, fold, chair, forward fold. Halfway lift, chaturanga. Upward facing, downward facing, warrior one, right foot forward, gaze up, low push-up. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog, left foot warrior one, low push-up. Up dog, downward facing dog. Take two more sun salutation Bs on your own. Go for it. One breath per pose. You flow. Go as slow or as fast as you want. Add in variations. Good morning, Mike. Welcome. Good to see you. We're finishing up two more sun salutation Bs. Join us wherever feels good in your practice. And meet yourself exactly where you are. And then from that space of knowing where you're at, energetically, with injuries, with whatever's going through your space, then elevate. Go a little bit deeper. Wake yourself up a little bit more. Open the eyes, breathe deep. And take on any modifications you need to allow your body to open up, to feel in the flow of your practice. That might look like no vinyasas, just going right to down dog every time. It might look like jumping back and jumping forward every time. Double chaturangas. Right? Getting present to what your body needs and what's available for you right here, right now. And after completing your second sun salutation A, bring your feet halfway up on your mat and you'll take 3 handstands. So go up for it. You can either come into headstand if you want and hold for about 20 seconds, or take on handstands and like really go for the height of the hips over the wrists. Yes, Lynn, so good, so powerful. And if your typical handstand looks like just jumping up and coming right back down again, what I said was 3 handstands. So like go for the big one. Go for the one that's going to take you forward, not the itty bitty one that's going to have you land back down on your feet again. Go for the one that's either going to have you stick it or have you fall forward and wind out. Yeah, and round out. Really good, Lynn. So strong, Sherry. So good. And then back to downward facing dog. Walk your big toes to touch, lift your right heel up behind you, bend your knee, flip your dog. Sometimes all we need is a new access point to get into something or to get past out of our whatever's stopping us. Come back over side plank. And sometimes it's just an invitation. Tay here who's on the call, she invites me to her yoga classes, and sometimes it's as simple as just, hey, come to class, love you. And I'm just like, all right, I'm there. It's like, what can get you out of your default? What can get you out of just, nah, I'm not going to show up? Vinyasa, chaturanga, upward facing, downward facing. Lift the left foot up high, bend your knee, and flip your dog. We talk about disrupting the drift. We talk about shifting our perspective. We do that with our physical poses here. like our body's upside down, gaze is going behind us. Keep looking. Maybe you can take full wheel. And maybe your gaze is still back at your feet in a three-legged dog, and you just keep pressing whatever you're looking at, right? Really see what you're seeing and get in touch with it, get connected and related to it. Come back over side plank. And then from that connection, from that relatedness of drishti, of getting present to how your body's feeling, you can then express out. You can lift the leg, you can bring your gaze up higher, you can take a back bend, you can take the variation, you can take the modification. One more breath in, chaturanga. Upward facing, downward facing dog. Crescent lunge, right foot forward. But without that connection to the body and the breath in the first place, we're just kind of sluggishly moving through our body, moving through life. Bring your hands to heart center, twist to the right. So again, keep putting your attention on where you are right now in this moment. Your back left leg, hugging in, lifting up higher. Lift the chest up higher. Good, Lori, really nice. Come around warrior two. Extended side angle. Draw the bottom right shoulder up into your socket. Draw it into your back. Press it back, Shanice, even more. Engage through the whole right arm. Good. One more deep breath in. Chaturanga, flow through. Good, Kim. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Crescent lunge, left foot forward. Revolving crescent lunge. And then realize what you can source from getting present to like what's here right now. As I see each of you on the screen, I have personal connections with each and every one of you. And like there's an inspiration. I know what all of you are like up to in your life, creating, how many classes you teach, what mediums you use, your efforts. I see all of that energy and it inspires me and it creates this experience right here. Come up to warrior two. And it's that getting connected to your truth, your power, your center, what makes you so unique is what's going to make a difference for other people, a difference for your practice. Take extended side angle. And let you shine, let you come out fully in your practice. The passion that you have for the practice, the intensity you bring to it, the heart, the loving kindness you bring to your body when you show up on your mat. Take one more full breath in, chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. Deep breath in, empty out, look forward, jump to your hands. Halfway lift, fold, chair pose. Prayer twist to the right. Straighten your arms or fly. 3, 2, 1. Come back to chair. Prayer twist to the left. Yeah, let the legs shake. So good. Let it all be perfect. Let it be messy. Let it be exactly as it shows up. 3 more breaths. And don't run away from it. Lean into how it shows up. Shaky legs, tired body. Come back to center, chair pose. Forward fold. Split your feet apart, fingers to toes. Palms to toes. Forward facing crow. Start to straighten your arms, Lynn. You've got it. Lift up, lift up. That's it. Heels up higher. Gaze even more forward, Sarah. So good. That's it. Lift up higher, straighten the arms. You've got it. One more. Big breath in. Jump back, chaturanga. Upward facing, downward facing dog. Step or jump to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, fold. Extended mountain. Eagle on the right. Eagle on the left. Standing leg raise, catch your right big toe. And go for the big toe today too. If you don't normally, you can bend your knee as much as you need. And then press down through the left foot even more, Luanda. Lift the left hip up higher. Good way to extend the whole upper body. Come back to center, shoot back for airplane. Right, if you grab like the knee to like, cause like the grabbing the toe makes you all imbalanced and stuff, like consider you're cutting yourself off from something. Rather shift your mind and come from a place of abundance, like come from I've got this. Whether you do or you don't, just come with that mindset and you'll see a shift. Half moon, left hand down. It starts with your intention, how you show up. That directly results and impacts the way you do show up. Release, standing leg raise on the left. All right, affirmations, you say you are something and then you go out and embody it. Open your leg to the left side. Gaze over to your right. Keep straightening the left leg a little bit more, Lauren, you've got it. And then come back to center, yeah. Half or airplane, go back. Good, Mike, keep reaching the crown of your head forward, really strong bottom body, and then keep extending the upper body long forward. Half moon. Gaze up, strong standing foot, and release. Dancer on the right. Good, and notice how you feel when you move right into the pose. There's no delay. There's no worry or concern. Dancer on the left. And that's part of like getting rid of anything that's like holding you back, anything that's weighing you down, right? The more we just step right into the pose, the more we start to stand in our power. Tree pose on the right. It's all the resistance that weighs us down. It's all the doubt and uncertainty that adds up to emotional baggage and weight in our physical body. So come right into your expression, right into the pose. Don't wait to be your fullest, most authentic self. Just go right in and be it. Tree on the left. And I got some comments on this class saying like, oh, the world needs people like you out there just doing your thing. And that's what every single one of you are up to. Almost every single one of you are yoga teachers on this call. And if you're not, you're still like so up to sharing the gifts of yoga with your family, with just how you show up in the people in your life. And that is yoga. That is spreading and giving yoga. Release, extended mountain. Forward fold. Halfway lift, chaturanga. Upward facing, downward facing, triangle on the right. And I'm just so inspired by each and every one of you here, because I see you living like life fully. I see in each of the ways you show up for your classes, your community, your family, through hardships. Come up to stand, side facing, wide leg forward fold. And for such a long time, that's what I wanted for myself too. I wanted to just be authentic and be myself and just like shine. And I felt like I couldn't. Rise back up to stand, namaste, front facing forward fold. And the more I keep surrounding myself with people like you all, and the more I just keep staying in the work of the practice, keep being in tune with what this practice is all about, which is just unraveling ourselves at our core and shedding all the layers of stress, of doubt, fear. Twisting triangle, left hand down. And it doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't happen immediately. And we need to keep doing the work constantly, right? It might be in a good season of your life, and then a rough season comes through. Take a full breath in, twist open, chaturanga. So really there's no end to the work. Up dog, downward facing dog, triangle on the left. Baron loves to say, when you think you've arrived, then boom, there's a whole nother like level. There's a whole nother cliff to climb up. You think you've arrived at the top of the mountain, and then you see there's another mountaintop. When you feel like you've arrived, that's when the wake-up call begins to, hey, there's more work to be done. There's something new to reach here. Side facing, wide leg forward fold. Press the outer shins in, press your inner ankles back, and press down through your feet. Yeah, nice, Lynn. Feel the grounding. Press your legs towards one another. Lift the hips up higher. Come up to stand. Namaste, front facing forward fold. Twisting triangle. Good, Laura. Draw your top shoulder back into your body. That's it, good. Right into the spine. Then reach up higher. Good, Sarah. One more deep breath in. Chaturanga, flow through. Up dog, down dog. Lower down to your belly. Locust. And release. Floor bow. See you soon, Tay. Draw your jawbone straight back to your neck. Lower down. Upward facing dog. Come to your knees for camel. Sometimes it's a physicalness that shifts our perspective. Sometimes it's like, all right, I'm just going to show up on the mat. I'm just going to go right into the pose. I'm not going to like take my time. I'm not going to like delay. I'm just going to go right in. And then that creates a shift internally. Release, lie on your back, take bridge. And sometimes it's an internal shift that creates a shift on the outside. It's like our thought. It's like, right, what's stopping us on the inside from going up and taking the pose on? Lower down, 6 wheels, rise on up, 1 breath per wheel, or you can stay up the whole time. Wheel number 1, rise up and lower down. Wheel number 2, go on up. Come back down. Wheel number 3, go on up. Lower back down. Wheel 4, rise up. And back down. Wheel 5, go on up. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Lower down. Last and final wheel pose. Rise up. Hold this one for 3, For 2, eyes wide open, heart open. 1, lower all the way down, Supta Baddha Konasana. Happy baby. Interlace your hands behind your head, feet straight up to the ceiling. And take 10 pulses up to your shin bones. Go for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Knees straight over your hips. Bend your knees. Abdominal twists for 20. 1, 2, 3. Flex your toes, Kristen. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, really push the heels away. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. High boat. Low boat. High boat. Yeah, notice if there's any delay here. Low boat. If there's anything holding you back. High boat. 3 more times. Low boat. Shed it right here. High boat. Come up. Low boat. Last round. High boat. Highest boat yet. Straighten the legs. Low boat. Hover. Hug your knees in. Give them a tight squeeze. Rock and roll forward and backwards. Make your way to downward facing dog. And from down dog, come into half pigeon on the right. And when there's nothing left to do in the pose physically, is there anything left emotionally to shed? I'll be honest, my favorite aspect of practicing Baptiste yoga on a physical level, on like just how my body feels, other than the connection and the community, which is my favorite, is I always tell people I feel so free. I feel so free in my body. And not only does that come from like the sweat and the stretching of my body, but mostly it comes from just like feeling like a lot of weight has been lifted emotionally. All the stress and the tension from whatever's happening in life, could be to me, it could be in the world, in the society. Those things no longer I no longer let them affect me as much as I once did. Take half pigeon on the other side. And that too is a practice, the practice of removing layers, removing concerns, removing negative thoughts, comparison. Extend both legs straight forward, seated forward fold. Take an inversion, headstand or handstand or shoulder stand. Keep putting in true north in your body. So just keep scanning your body, scan the pelvis. Notice your toes, wake up your feet, press your shoulders into your spine to create more lift through your whole body in this inverted shape. Notice the more we put in true north, the more we create this full expression, like our most aligned self. We practice true north in our physical body, and we know how it feels when we've locked it in, right? When we've really engaged. And then how does that feel in conversations, moving in a way of true north, being with people? And lower all the way down onto your backs. Take a supine twist. And twist to the other side. Hug your knees together. Wrap yourself with gratitude, with appreciation. And then let go and come into Shavasana, final rest. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Wake up your body, move your fingers, your toes, stretch your arms overhead. Roll over onto your right side. And then gently press yourself up to a seated position. Bring your hands to your heart center. And we'll take one Om. Take a deep breath in. Let us continue to inspire one another, to uplift one another, and to use that to better ourselves and those we serve. Bring your thumbs to your forehead center, and we bow and say, Namaste. Thank you, everyone, so much for being here. So lovely to see all of your faces. I truly love and appreciate every single one of you. And it's just my absolute joy to connect with you all. So thank you for being here.
Thank you, Brandon. Bye, everyone.
Jerry.
Wow.
Thank you.
Thanks, Lori. Thanks, Kim.
Thank you.
Thank you, Brandon.
Thanks, Laura.
Thank you, Brandon.
You're so welcome.